Hey guys, this is my Survivor Series report, my thoughts on the whole pay-per-view. Let's just get right into it. First match, Dolph Ziggler against John Morrison, United States title on the line. You know what? This was a good match to start the show. I mean, obviously this was going to be the first match because you're not going to put the Survivor Series match in first or one of the world title matches in. Um, so this was a good opener. For what it was and how many days they had, to get ready, I thought this was a good match. Um, Although the crowd really, I mean, they really, really, really wanted Zack Ryder to somehow get involved in the match, but he unfortunately didn't. Um, Match ends when Vicky Guerrero gets ejected, and then Morrison has the advantage. He's trying to hit Starship Pain, gets the double knees. Ziggler gets the zigzag, 1, 2, 3. Ziggler wins, still champion. Pardon me. So after that, he cuts a promo, saying how, let's see if anybody could top that. And then Zack Ryder's song plays. He comes out. Crowd goes crazy. One of the big pops of the night, obviously. Um, they fight, and then Ryder hits Ziggler with his move, the Rough Rider. And that's really the only thing we see of Zack Ryder the entire night. The whole petition thing, yes, he's trying to get it, but I wonder how long he can go with that angle, just saying. So the next match was the Lumberjill match for the Divas title, Eve versus Beth Phoenix. This wasn't the best match. I honestly, of the 6 matches, this be in the bottom of my list as the worst match of the night. Although it had a very good ending. So Beth goes out of the ring, and it's the traditional lumberjack thing. They won't let her. They'll let her take her time, but then some of the others run around and throw Beth back in the ring, and then see what's weird about it was really, if you think about it, the Lumberjills were in effect like 1 or 2 times the entire match. Which, I mean, yes, there's Oksana, she's on, Tamina's on, Rosa Mendez is on, the Bellas are on, yeah, but that's just sort of a wasted night. Yes, they get paid, but, it's like, sorry, we got nothing better for you. So the ending of the match, which was really good, Beth and Eve were on the top rope. Beth sets up Eve, hits the glam slam from the middle rope. 1, 2, 3. Beth wins. You could obviously tell after the pin that she was hurt. Right at the hips. I mean, that was a hell of a move to take. I mean, that crowd popped for that, but it was a fun end to that match. Then we had the traditional Survivor Series elimination match, Team Orton and Team Barrett. Match starts with Kingston and Dolph Ziggler, and Ziggler's not in this match long because he gets RKO'd and he gets beat 1, 2, 3 matches over. So then, the other 4 members of Barrett's team, try to start a fight, but but the 5 come in, they, start fighting and they take advantage. Now, this is where I wonder if the whole rest of the match was changed. Because Sin Cara and Kofi Kingston are about to do a double dive. Kingston hits his dive. Sin Cara, when he jumped, he barely jumped and went over the top, and you could tell right away that he was he was hurt, because after he fell, he was holding his knee right away. And basically Sin Cara was not allowed to continue the match, so he's out of this match. the early report, pardon me, and actually I'll look this up right now. So I can't, is that, well, maybe, he's going to be out 6 to 9 months. Not sure if, it's true or not, but, it is, pardon me, an apparent torn patella tendon. So, I can't say right now, I can't confirm that he is out of action, but, obviously, actually, here we go. We got a Sin Cara update. WWE said that he suffered the patella tendon, the rupture, on the spot, and it did look legit. It really did look legit. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's out, the 6 to 9 months that they said. And what sucks about that, is that, they had one of the matches for WrestleMania next year that was thought about was Rey Mysterio against Sin Cara. Well, it looks like that's not going to happen now. So anyway, back to the match. Get a couple of minutes going, and then Mason Ryan gets eliminated by, who was it? Was it Swagger or Barrett? I don't even remember, but that doesn't matter. So then Kingston comes in, and then he gets eliminated, and it's 4-on-2. And then Sheamus comes in, this goes on for a couple of minutes, and then Sheamus is just kicking away at Jack Swagger. And Sheamus gets disqualified, and he's eliminated because he didn't break the count that the referee had. So Sheamus is eliminated, and then as a sort of a, I'm out of here gift, he gives the bro kick to Swagger. Orton just goes in, pins Swagger. Swagger's gone. So we're down to a 3-on-1. Barrett, Cody Rhodes, and Hunico against Randy Orton. And the end of this match sort of comes quick because Hunico tags, he tagged from Cody Rhodes, tried the springboard jump, got hit with the RKO, 1, 2, 3, Hunico's gone. Barrett's the legal man in the ring, and Barrett's about to take an RKO from Orton, but Cody Rhodes comes in, so Orton hits the RKO on Cody Rhodes. Barrett hits the wasteland on Orton, 1, 2, 3. Wade Barrett and Cody Rhodes are the sole survivors of the match. And Barrett looked really good winning it. And so did Cody Rhodes, even though, it would have been cool if he was the team captain. But, Wade Barrett's just been on fire. So then we go to the next match, the World Heavyweight title match, Big Show against Mark Henry. Before the match, they show the crew reinforcing the ring for, this match because of what happened the last time when the whole ring collapsed. So we get a little slow start. The match sort of had a slow start to it. But towards the last 5-10 minutes of the match, it got good. Henry and Big Show went through the barricade on the outside. The same move from SummerSlam. Big Show gets in the ring. Henry gets knocked down. He gets a boot from Big Show. And then this was the spot of the night. This may be the spot of the year. And if you didn't see it, I have to set this up for you. Big Show attempts to go to the top rope. He, tries to climb the top rope. So, so he gets his one foot on, and he's just he's just holding there, standing there on the top rope. So then he switches feet, puts the other foot on top, and then he gets the other foot up, and he hits the elbow drop from the top rope onto Mark Henry. And it was just this unbelievable thing. How, this 7 foot, 400 plus guy hits an elbow drop from the top rope. It was unbelievable. The crowd, like, holy shit. And that would have been an awesome ending to that match. It really would have. But then here comes the ending. Big Show attempts the knockout punch, the weapon of mass destruction. Mark Henry ducks. Mark Henry low blows the Big Show, kicks him low, DQ, Big Show wins. So after the match, Mark Henry grabs a steel chair. He's going to try to do the same thing that he did the Big Show at Money in the Bank, which was to splash from the second rope onto his ankle. Well, Big Show rolled out of the way. So then both men get up, Big Show hits the knockout punch, and then Big Show puts the chair on Mark Henry's ankle and does a leg drop on the chair. Sort of a, well, this is my revenge for what you did. And Booker T made a very good point, I think storyline wise, where he said that this isn't about the belt anymore. So you got to wonder if maybe they're going to switch the World Heavyweight title soon. You got to wonder. And the crowd, I mean, at times they really, really wanted Daniel Bryan to come out and cash it in, but they said that Daniel Bryan was not there, from SmackDown this past Friday night. So then we get the next match, the WWE title on the line, Alberto Del Rio against CM Punk. Very interesting here because, Del Rio gets his introduction. Punk gets introduced by Howard Finkel, and the thing comes out, and there's a Howard Finkel chant, and it's like a minute and a half long, and, the Fiend's trying to hold his tears back. He really is. And the guys are like, he's going to cry. He may never get to announce at this point. So he does the whole introduction thing. And then we get a really good match. I think the best match of the entire night. A lot of dives by both men, a lot of technical wrestling, and then the ending was really, really good. Del Rio gets the arm breaker on Punk. Punk makes the ropes. And then after that, both men get up. Punk attempts the GTS. Ricardo Rodriguez gets up on the apron. Punk knocks him down. Del Rio schoolboys Punk, gets a 2 count. Both men get up. Punk hits a series of kicks onto Del Rio, puts the Anaconda Vice on Del Rio. Del Rio taps. Punk wins the WWE title for the second time. And a great way to celebrate, he jumps into the crowd of Madison Square Garden. It was absolutely awesome. It was great. It was like a mosh pit. Like, he jumped twice. And you could tell that win meant a lot to Punk because it is Madison Square Garden. It is New York City. It's the mecca of wrestling. And I think as if you're not a wrestling fan, yes, if you watch other sports, Madison Square Garden is an important place, but to wrestling, it's like the mecca. So we get that done, and then it's time for the main event, R-Truth and Miz against Cena and Rock. Cena gets the obvious boos. Rock gets the obvious pop ovation. So Rock starts the match, which surprised me. Rock and Miz start the match, and The Rock did not miss a step. I mean, he looked fantastic in this match. I mean, he did kip-ups, he did arm drags, he even did a schoolboy roll-up, and the crowd was just going crazy, and they were chanting, "You still got it, you still got it," and it's just absolutely fantastic. Rock looked great in the ring tonight. He really did. He honestly looked like he never lost a step. So at one point, Rock hits a fisherman suplex, and Cena comes in to stop Miz. Referee sees that, and Rock hits Cena, and it's like, how many teases are we going to see at this? We only saw one tease of both men, fighting, and then Cena gets beat down a long time, and then Rock, gets tagged in, hits the people's elbow on Miz. 1, 2, 3. Rock and Cena go over. And then after the match, they try to do the cheering thing. And and then Rock gives the rock bottom to Cena, and that's it. And that really sets up the stage for the next couple of months leading to WrestleMania. So with that said, what did I think of this year's Survivor Series? Well, I thought it was a lot better than last year's Survivor Series. Best match to me, obviously, was CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio. Very good match between the two. Not disappointed that Rock and Cena won that match. It was like okay, we know these guys are going to win that match. But I sort of wanted Miz and Truth to win that match. That just would have been absolutely great. But, not too upset that, Rock and Cena won the match. Big Show hitting the elbow drop from the top rope was absolutely fantastic. Probably the best move of the night. I would say the first 30 to 40 minutes of the show, it's a little bit slow, but then after that, it picked up the rest of the night. Probably going to give the show maybe a 7.5 out of 10. It was a good show, I thought. And they did, everything that they can do for a show like this. I thought they did a good job tonight. Rock's the MVP, obviously, because the way that they were, the way he was absolutely insane. It was awesome. So all in all, I recommend this show if you guys want to catch the replay or wait for the DVD. Get it for Punk Del Rio, get it for the tag match, get it for the Survivor Series match, and the Big Show elbow drop. So, hope you guys enjoyed my Survivor Series review.